Okay, hi everybody, it's Steve Kreider coming to you live from the Dragonfly Gardens. What we're doing here today is Joanne and I went to Oklahoma City and went and made some new friends at Organics OKC. They've got a great website with a lot of helpful information about gardening at organicsokc.com, but we learned about soil and things and what we need to do for our raised beds, and what we came up with is we need a lot of soil for our raised beds. And we're trying to come up with some different ways of doing it since we can't just do a compost pile just yet. So we're going to start with some containers, because I've got these great containers and we came up with some ideas from them at Organics OKC to do some container gardens. So what we're going to start with first is just this great big container here. And what they suggested to do is put some rock in the bottom of it. We got a great deal on this rock from Home Depot. It was like $2 was on sale. And they suggested to put some perlite in the bottom of it. And since this is a big container, I'm going to put 2 things of perlite in the bottom of it. And then the soil mixture they gave us was, I have this bag, it's from another one we just did. It is Soil Mender's Raised Bed Mix. It's organic. It's got soil and, oh, what else is in here? Expanded shell, lava, sand, granite. It's got all natural ingredients. Where is it? Organic topsoil. Composted cotton burris. So, it's got a ton of stuff in it. So, start with that. And then I've got another one. And this one we want to fill up quite a bit, don't we?
Yeah.
And it's really light and fluffy to work with. Okay, and if the camera will come closer, I'll show you what we're going to do. We want to combine this area and get as much as we can out of this. So it's not quite time to do tomato plants because we have another little cold snap coming. But we want to do a few containers of tomato plants. So this was the idea they gave us at OKC Organics, was to put this container in the middle. I think we want to go a little deeper. Okay. Put this container in here in the middle of the pot for our tomato plant later on. And what we're going to do around here is we're going to plant parsley around our tomato plant. Kind of get 2 different crops in one little container. So we'll put that in here, and when here in a week or 2, when it's time to put our tomato plant in, we'll just pop our tomato plant in here, pull out the container, be able to put our tomato plant in, and voila. And then we've got our parsley and tomato growing in one container. So there we go. Like I said, we're just beginners, we're just starting, so we're learning as we go here and sharing with all of you what we're doing here in our garden. So that's what the first step is going to be before we get to our raised beds. We're going to work on some of that this weekend. We'll be filming it and throwing it up. So we also got to figure out composting. So I'll document the composting also. But that's our first container. We're going to put our seeds in here, put a little bit of soil on them, and call it good. So you guys have a good day, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you have some suggestions, we'll be happy to listen to them. Thanks for watching. Okay, so check it out. Remember our containers? Here it is with the tomato plant in it, with the tomato cage. And what's this down here on the bottom? That's our parsley popping up. So hey, container gardens are already taking off. And that's how this one looks. Tomato plant in the middle. Parsley is starting to pop up around. Too cool. That easy.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you what our container plants are looking like now. These are Roma tomatoes with parsley around them. And I wanted to show you, we thought we had lost the tomato plants. They got burnt with the cold, and all these, all the leaves turned brown and black and fell off. Well, I kind of pinched them off. But the stalk stayed green. So we thought, you know, we're just going to wait and see as long as that stalk is green and just see what happens. And so you can see better on this one where it's starting to bloom out again. And we've even got some little blooms over here. I mean, you can see it better on this one. This one's really took back off. I mean, both of them, all the leaves were burnt and frozen in black. Just the stalks were green. So see how bushy we have it now. So we're going to see what happens with those Roma tomatoes. You see we also have all the parsley here. And the parsley, you see we need to, we're going to need to thin some of this. So we're going to have to get in there and thin some of that out because they're clumped too close together. But yep, those are our container gardens. We've got the Romas trying to come back. We have the parsley taken off, and I think we're doing okay there.